What's up everyone, V here, and today I am finally reviewing the Marvel Legends Deadpool and Wolverine himself in the flesh, the part 2 to this guy. I have been on a journey trying to acquire this guy. It seems like the universe really didn't want me having this guy, which sucks because from those leaked, I remember back when the figures got leaked, I remember seeing them and I remember thinking, oh my god, this looks like one of the best Marvel Legends ever created. I need it. I pre-order it, my order gets messed up and it won't ship. It won't let me update the credit card information or anything to try to ship it out. It's just stuck in this limbo and eventually canceled. It's sold out on the site. Of course, I am only able to find Deadpool in the wild. Feels like months go by, and finally, I'm at work. It's boring as hell. I'm just standing there, and I was just like, let me just scroll through some Hasbro Pulse, see if there's anything interesting to purchase. And lo and behold, in stock is none other than Mr. Hugh Jackman, Logan, Wolverine himself. Instantly pop that into the cart, even though I really didn't have the money to be buying a figure, but I was like, I need him. And I finally have him, and I gotta say, he kind of lives up to the hype. I will say, I did instantly break him out of the box, but to be fair, it's like cold as hell. He got there while I was at work, so I think just this knee just full on came off. I think it might be because he was sitting in the cold and then I quickly popped him in front of the heater to warm his joints up so I wouldn't break it, and then that broke. So yeah, might be my fault, but I glued it and I haven't articulated it since. So I don't know if it can still bend, but it's probably on me, but I also, precautionary measure, glued the claws down as well, because I don't want to break this guy any more than I already have, because he is really cool, and I love this Wolverine. So great to finally have a figure of Hugh Jackman Wolverine in the yellow suit. I know I technically have this guy, but finally, I don't have him in just a white beater and dang pair of jeans. This is Wolverine. Come on now, that's Logan. This is Wolverine. And don't really feel the need to really go over my thoughts on the movie. I mean, peak cinema, absolute cinema, and loved Wolverine in it. And you know what? I don't care. I'm alright if we're sticking with Hugh Jackman for till he's 90, because my god, I love me some Hugh Jackman Wolverine. It's one of those where he's played the role for so long and he's played it so well that it's kind of hard to even envision someone else as Wolverine. But yeah, before we talk about the figure, let's talk about the boxes. The new Marvel Legends box, it's basically just like the one with Deadpool. Got Deadpool and Wolverine, 14 plus. Heard that you gotta be in high school to be able to own this guy. Wolverine can choke on stuff. Marvel Legends, got the little Deadpool Wolverine logo there. Little shot of Wolverine. Look, it's Wolverine. Then you got that shot again on the side. Looking clean as hell. I remember when this got leaked and that's our first sighting of him in the mask. Oh, a broken and shame-fueled Logan reluctantly joins Deadpool's side to fight for their survival, and a shot at redemption. Oh my god, a bio that actually tells you something about the character? That's crazy. You got the shot, but fuller. Yeah, it's basically just that shot. Anyway, box aside, let's bring in Wolverine himself. Just look at that stance. Even if he might not be the best figure, which he still is peak. I haven't messed around with him a lot because I've been working an insane amount. And also, I low-key forgot I had him. All that hype to finally acquire, bro, and I full-on forgot. This video was gonna be on, the Spider-Man Unlimited figure, and then I remembered that I had this guy. I feel bad. But anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, I remembered now. Sculpt-wise, this is phenomenal. Like, proportionally, details through the roof. They, like, nailed this guy, which I'm glad they did. You know, it would suck if we finally get Wolverine in the spandex and they drop the ball on the figure. But every figure, like Legends, the Hot Toys, they've all been nailing it. But he does come with a few accessories, not too many. He does have a fist and an open hand without claws, and they're detailed nice. Wish we got 2 fists. Or at least, I don't know, like a beer bottle to put in this hand at least. Because, you know, he was low-key an alcoholic in the movie. But that's not what truly matters. What matters is this masterpiece. Dang it, there's a train, bro. I hate every video. I didn't hear a train all day today. Second I hit record, the trains go off. It's like they know. I think it stopped. But the real prize of the accessories is this Hugh Jackman head sculpt, because they went insane with this whole, so insane I almost knocked the camera over. But yeah, on him right now is the masked head, and it's like, it's so great to have him with the mask, but like that Hugh Jackman head sculpt is so good, I kind of don't want to have him with the mask. I kind of wish he had a bit more of an expression here. Like, I know I usually hate on, like, faces having, like, very expressive faces, because 9 times out of 10 I usually don't care for it. But I wish we got a little bit of something like this. Also, if you want to know why all my Wolverines are posed up like this is so the claws don't get bent a lot. But yeah, still looks good though. He got some nice sculpt work. And looks great, but we're getting that off because this is what we're talking about. Just look at that. That is Hugh Jackman. In the flesh. Sometimes they fumble the likenesses, but then other times they just go insane. And here it is next to the other Hugh Jackman likeness, and just look at how much better it is. Like, you're like, yeah, that's kind of Hugh Jackman, but this is like, there's no doubting who this is. Like, this is Hugh Jackman through and through. And like, just look at the rest of the details. One thing, this is a nitpick of the suit design. I hate this. I wish, because it's supposed to be this design, right? It's like they tried to mix both of the designs, because it has like that element that's like here with the yellow on the inside and not just the black, but then it tries to keep it like the full yellow chest like the classic design. I wish like this up here, like this little spot too, went up and was blue as well, to try to like more depict that design. Because I feel like it would just looked a bit better and a bit sleeker. But rather than that, it still looks great. And like, oh, I love that texture. That looks so good. And the shoulder pads are attached. They're rubbery, but they are attached to the shoulder. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to try to like get another one of him, and do the arm bash thing. Because, oh, that suit looked good, sleeveless. But all the details look great. The claws are clawing. A little X there. Belt is a separate piece. Back design, just overall, sculpt is phenomenal. Dump truck back there. I feel like this leg's a little further out than it should be, but you know, it is what it is. Also, another thing, it's kind of like the MCU, like too much line work. I wish they didn't have that line there. It feels very unnecessary. Could just kept it the solid color. Then get to the boots. Boots look really clean. I feel like they captured that design really well from like the comics. I mean, this I mean, I feel like I've just seen this so many times in pictures and everything that I've just become desensitized by how awesome it is. Although I will say, I hate the brown suit. I hate it. But why did it look so good in live action? Like, I'm an avid, like, yellow, blue, Wolverine, that's Wolverine. Get that brown suit the hell out of here, that's garbage. But that thing looked phenomenal in live action. I really hope we get a figure of that, and if we see him again, I hope we get him in that brown suit, because why'd the brown suit oddly look better? And I'm a brown suit hater, yet that thing looks so clean in the movie. I feel like that design just worked better in the movie, in live action. I don't know why, but I still love this design. Looks super clean. Anyway, articulation wise, he has a dumbbell joint at the head. Look up, down that far, rotate, bob. Has a butterfly, but also goes up and down for the black there. And then the arm rotates and it hinges up, but the shoulder pad gets in the way. But also you can shift the arms up and down because of that joint. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, rotation and in and out, whatever that is, for the wrists. Got a nice solid clickety ab crunch. Waist rotates, and again the belt is a separate piece so it gets out the way. Can kick that far forward, not too far back because of that dump truck. Can do the splits decently well. I'm going to bend this one's knee because I am terrified. Like this full on, the kneecap piece just came off. I didn't even know that's how that piece worked. I thought it was connected to that. I guess not. I think this pushed forward because it kind of goes forward a bit. Anyway, hinge up and down and a rocker. I mean, he has par for the course regular Marvel Legends articulation, which is really solid. So yeah, how tall is Logan? That's the real question. He should be a short king, but Hugh Jackman is no short king. So yeah, we're low-key. My whole setup a mess, right? Oh, his arm is coming off. No king. Don't lose your arm. Here he is next to a Black Series scale figure, the Phase 1 Clone Trooper. Doesn't want to stand up. And then for a Voyager class Transformers comparison, here he is next to Shockwave. Wild fact I just found out, apparently, side tangent, he has the Autobot logo on his arm. What? That's a wild little detail. I don't know why, but I found that out the other day, and that was pretty crazy. Anyway, now for some bigger boys. The DC McFarlane Black Manta and Jazzwares Halo 3 Master Chief. I still don't know why I used the Jazzwares Halo figures. It's not like they're as prominent of a line as the rest of these, but you know what? It became a tradition because I got him around the same time I started making reviews, and we just keep it trucking. Anyway, for more on-point comparisons, here he is next to I believe this was my last Marvel Legends review. No, it was not. I'm a liar. That was Agent Venom. My last MCU Marvel Legends review, Red Hulk. Having seen the movie, I'm actually legitimately furious that that isn't more like Harrison Ford, because I really want a big red Harrison Ford action figure. And Cap, because why not? And finally, not finally, I have more comparisons, but just I can finally have Deadpool and Wolverine together. And they knock these ZD Toys figures out of the park. Although, ironically, I broke both Wolverines. And here's a Logan back in here. And that's comic Wolverine. So overall, I gotta say he is a really cool figure. Do I recommend him? Absolutely. If you want a Hugh Jackman Wolverine, this is the only answer. Come on now. Come on. Come on. It's obvious. Despite me breaking him, I still think he is a really great figure. He just looks phenomenal. Like, this might be one of the best looking Marvel Legends I own. Like, this might be, dare I say might be the best looking MCU Marvel Legends figure. Like, that just looks like the spitting image. It looks like he just walked off the screen. Like, they knocked it out the park with this one. Like, solid, I would say 9 out of 10. But yeah, if it's sitting in the cold for a while, don't put it instantly in front of a heater and then try to bend its joints, because you might break it. But I think that's just called common knowledge. But yeah, that's about it. Like, subscribe, check out my previous reviews. I don't know. I might try to do, I don't know if it's gonna go out before or after this review, but I might try to do a review for the new Cat movie. And I got a lot of them Blockies figures. I've been on a Blockies kick. Sorry for all the 50,000 Blockies reviews, but I've just been buying them like crazy. But anyway, check out my Instagram, MoonXO. Do a lot of music related stuff there. Anyway, hopefully you have a wonderful day. And hopefully you don't fail your family, your team, because you're a raging alcoholic, and then live to regret all the decisions until eventually a guy in red spandex comes searching for you and kidnaps you and takes you to a random organization, and you fight in what you believe is saving your world, but then get tricked, but then eventually find a new family. The moral of the story is, don't be an alcoholic. Peace.